Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do class 7th Ncert English, that is the supplementary reader, and today we are going to read a story. That is the story number 3. And what is it? Golu grows a nose. Okay. So today let's start with the story. So, let I give you a gist of this story. What is the gist? Gist means a summary of the story. So, what is the summary? Summary is that there is a elephant. There is an elephant whose name is what? Golu, and his trunk, or you can say he is only having a nose, not trunk. Why? Because he's having bulgy nose and it's not very much long like an elephant. It is very what? It is very small. Okay. Now he asked weird questions to the animals that are there in the forest, or you can say in the jungle. Okay, there are many animals, and he asked many different types of questions to those animals. Now he wants to go to a river whose name is Limpopo River. That was advised by a myna bird. Myna is a type of what? Myna is a type of bird, and he and the myna bird advised Golu to go to the Limpopo River. Why? Because Golu has asked him that where does the crocodile lives. Why he wants to go to crocodile now? Because he wants to get know about what he eats in the dinner. Okay, that's why he wanted to meet the crocodile. There we can say there's something happened. What happened that Golu went to the Limpopo River. At that time, uh, Golu was have not even ever seen the crocodile. So there was a crocodile, and what he did to show his crocodile that he is a real crocodile, that he shed his crocodile tears. Okay, and then what happened? The crocodile. Uh, what he said? He said Golu to sit down and come to the crocodile, and he will tell him that what he eats in the dinner. Then what happened? As he sat down, the crocodile gets clutching means he took the bulgy nose of Golu into his mouth with his teeth, with his sharp teeth. And after all this, there was a snake. Name is Python. What he did when he saw all this, he wrapped him around Golu's stomach and asked him to pull him back, to pull himself back. And as they came back, what happened? Golu's nose grew very long, 5 feet long. Okay, it grew 5 feet long, and there was some advantages that helped Golu. Like there was a fly who was disturbing Golu. What he did with his elongated trunk, with his 5 feet long trunk, what he did, he took he what slapped the fly with his trunk. He slapped the fly with his trunk. By this, and he can also eat food very much easily, and can throw mud on each other, like at his opponent, mud on at his opponent very easily. Yes, so this was the story that was here. Okay, so what do you see? What he asked to his uh, animals. Let's see that and read the chapter once. Okay. Long, long ago, the elephant had no trunk. Okay. He had only a bulgy nose, as big as a boot it was. Okay. Then what happened? He could wiggle it from side to side but could not pick up things with it. Could not. Why? Because he was not having long trunk. He was having just a bulgy nose. Okay. There was a baby elephant called Golu. This was Golu. He too had no trunk but only a bulgy nose. He too did not have any what? He too did not have any trunk. Understood till here? Okay. So now what happened? Golu was full of questions. He asked his tall aunt the ostrich, "Why don't you ever fly like other birds?" He asked this to her tall aunt. He asked his tall uncle, that was the giraffe, "What makes your skin so spotty?" Means you must have seen spots on the body of what? On the body of giraffe. You must have seen, I think, yes. So he asked that, "Why are you having so much spots? What's make your skin so spotted?" He asked his huge uncle, the hippopotamus, "Why are your eyes so always red?" This is also a weird question, that why your eyes are red. It is naturally, of course. Many people have red eyes. Yes, we all know that. Then he called his hairy uncle, the baboon. "Why do melons taste like melons?" This is again a very weird question, that why melons taste like melons. Uh, so the giraffe, the ostrich, the hippopotamus, and the baboon had no answers to Golu's questions. They have no answers for the Golu questions, as he asked such very much what? Such very much disgusting, weird questions. "Golu is a naughty baby," they said. "He asks such difficult questions." I think it is not difficult, it is just a weird question. One day, Golu met the myna bird sitting in the middle of a bush, and he asked her, "What does the crocodile have for dinner?" The myna said, "Go to the banks of the great grassy Limpopo River and find out." So this is what he asked, and the question can be made that who advised Golu to go to the what? Limpopo River. So Myna is a type of bird that advised him to go to the Limpopo River. Golu went home. He took 100 sugar canes, 50 dozen bananas, and 25 melons. Then he said to his family, "Goodbye, I'm going to the great grassy Limpopo River. I'll find out what crocodile has for dinner." He had never seen a crocodile and did not know what one looked like. That's, I told you. He met a python and asked him. Python is a what? Snake. Not that blue panther or that like python. It is a snake. "Have you ever seen a crocodile? What does it look like? What does he have for the dinner?" The python uncoiled himself from the branch of the tree but said nothing. Golu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. Golu moved on, eating sugar canes, bananas, and melons. After a few days, he reached the edge of the great grassy Limpopo River. On the bank of the river, he saw a log of wood. It was really the crocodile who winked at him. It was who? It was the crocodile. Okay, it was the crocodile. Now what happened? Excuse me, said Golu. Have you ever seen a crocodile? Now crocodile asked the same question as the python, as he asked to the python. It was the crocodile winked again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. Come here, little one, said the crocodile. Why do you ask such questions? I want to know. Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile. And he shed the crocodile tears to show it was quite true. Okay, Golu was afraid, but he sat out of the bank and said, you are the way person I was looking for. Please tell me, what do you have for dinner? Come here, little one, and I will whisper the answer to you, as I've told you. Golu put his head down close to the crocodile's snout, and the crocodile caught him by the nose. I think, said Crocodile, today a baby elephant will be my dinner. Let me go. You're hurting me, Mr. Crocodile, screamed Golu. The python, who had been quietly following Golu, came to the bank and said, if you do not pull as hard as you can, the crocodile will drag you into the stream. Golu sat back on his little haunches. Haunches means the feet of the what? Crocodile. The feet of the crocodile. And pulled and pulled. The crocodile slipped into the water, making it all creamy with great sweeps of his tail, and he also pulled and pulled. They both were doing pulling. Guru was pulling from here, and crocodile was pulling from here. They were playing a tug of war for Golu's nose. Okay. Then the python coiled himself round Golu's stomach and said, let's pull harder. Golu dug in all his forelegs in the mud and pulled. The nose kept on stretching, stretching, stretching. At each pull, the nose grew longer and longer, and it hurt Golu. It was hurting Golu. The no, at the nose was now 5 feet long. It was 5 feet long now. But it was free at last. At the last, it was free. Golu sat down with his nose wrapped up in a big banana leaf and hung it in the great grassy Limpopo River to cool. Now, at the end the second day, a fly came and stung Golu on his shoulder. Golu lifted his long nose trunk and hit the fly, and it dead. Advantage number one: hissed the python, like snakes do, like hissing sound. So python did like that only. You couldn't have done it. What a small nose. Try and eat a little now. Golu pulled out his trunk and plucked a large bundle of grass. He dusted it against his forelegs and stuffed it into mouth. Advantage number two: here's the python. You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Don't you think the sun is too hot now? Golu scooped up some mud from the bank and slapped it on his head. Now, with the help of his long trunk, he took some mud and put on his head. Advantage number three: here's the python. You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Thank you, Mr. Python, said Golu gratefully. I'll remember all this, and now I'll go back to my family. This what Golu got in the end. Golu was having a bulgy nose, and now is having an elongated trunk with 5 feet. So I hope you have understood the story. That was very much interesting, and I really liked it. So meet you in the next video. Till that, take care. And if you understood, then please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.